You guys distracted me. I forgot to go live and have a starting soon screen.
Have a race preview. I think that they should do that for the broadcast. Is like the time in between like the end of qualifying, they should interview the pole sitter.
Yeah.
Because we're always sitting there for like 2 minutes, you know?
I think they sometimes do, but half the time, I don't know. Zach's in there now. It's like half the
I don't know, I
time
feel like
Brian's
I've
just
been
trying to find somebody to like get into the commentating booth for those
I
two
feel like I've
minutes.
been on pole for the past like 15 races. And I haven't been interviewed once or I got an interview in Darlington because I got second. But like I keep throwing away podiums and shit.
Yeah.
Frustrating.
Yeah, for sure. It's frustrating. Anyways, I'm let you qualify.
I'm good. I'm still on my warm up lap. I'm trying to heat the tires. Alright. Well, that was fucking awful. Good job, CJ. Hello?
I imagine CJ's on a bathroom break.
Probably. I did awful. I screwed up both laps.
Huh? Race is where it counts.
Yeah, but it'd be nice to... Oh well.
Just saying, pole has been a bad luck for you.
Why would you say? Oh, okay, you said for him.
For Garrett, no, not for you, CJ. I think you converted your pole, right? Or did you not get pole in Texas? No, wait, never mind. That was
I
Garrett.
had pole in Texas.
I'm just gonna be quiet.
Oh no.
And then I wrecked myself out 3 times.
Bad part is I would have had a 51.5, but I lost 2/10 in the last corner because I got loose on exit.
I was on track for...
I should have beat you. I was,
was
on
on-
track for like 5/10 faster.
Well, 5/10 faster is still half a second behind me.
Like I was.
And that's
I
right
was
where I'm
talking
at.
to you, CJ.
I'm 5/10 faster than you,
I
so
know,
it would
that's
have
what I
put you
mean,
right
like,
at me.
I,
And
okay,
if
I don't
we're
really
talking
know
about
exactly.
hypotheticals, I was 6/10 up going into Canada corner on my last lap.
Yeah, well, hypothetically, I look at my practice time compared to yours. I think there is a comparable thing here.
You do realize
Hey,
that
watch
it's
the
different
start.
track conditions.
Garrett, Garrett, I'm gonna blow by you on the start.
Okay.
You guys are gonna be standing still.
Probably. I get a lot better start in the IndyCar than I do in the P217.
I'll,
Dude, I'm even better in the IndyCar because people
I'll
just wheel
see you on
spin.
the corner of the side of the road in lap 3.
Well, I
I'll be
do.
sitting there.
No, you won't because you'll be lapped.
I said I'll be
there, you
yeah.
got
I
me.
said I'll be sitting there waiting for you to lap me.
Y-
If you would let me talk, I was actually giving you a compliment.
I gotcha.
Okay.
Hey, Joe,
fine.
to tone
Seems
it
like
down.
you guys touched tires off and didn't.
Sorry,
laps,
I'm
you
pissed I
wanna just
fucked up
start
so bad in
from the pit?
qualifying.
It's okay.
That's up to you.
What was this thing?
Well, I mean, you're actually not
Hmm.
required to start in the back. You're
Who's saying?
doing it to be nice. So, I figured if we would probably end up starting right behind those guys just on
America's
iRating
national park of
versus in the
speed.
pits we actually start in the back.
Like Silverstone. Yeah, that's fine.
10-4. Thank you, sir.
Okay, we are going to own this.
Hey Alec, just so you know, some of my family members are texting me that they do not have power in southern Pittsburgh, so don't know what it's like.
Gotcha.
Did Pittsburgh win last night?
They're playing tonight.
What, tonight?
Only 3 people qualified.
Honestly, I think it's and I qualified third. Yeah, naturally.
Don't take this poll away from me
Yeah,
just because
fine, here.
people qualified.
Interesting.
Hey, I qualified in the top 3.
Yeah, no, it's fine where I'm at, Garrett. It
If you
was
tell me I'd qualify in the top 3, I would not believe you.
for now. It's been lightning and
Listen.
thundering for a while, but
As
it's
long
fine.
as nobody runs me over at the start, I don't care what happens.
Oh, Ryland's behind you, so just
Yeah.
anticipate him getting.
You may
A
want
nice
to go. Tell me which direction you're going, and I'll go the other way. I
I'm
prefer
trying
you
to pull
now.
up in front of Garrett.
You should definitely pull Tim at Watkins Glen and block him.
Yeah. Okay. Where am I going first? Like, am I going left? Am I going right, CJ?
Welcome to the stream,
It
Mario.
depends on if I get
Okay,
a
the
better start than
chaos.
Garrett, because if I get a
I
better
don't
start
know
than
if
Garrett,
I'm
I'm
gonna
going
have
high.
a good reaction. You're probably gonna have a better start than Garrett. He doesn't have the best starts.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Hey, he's behind me though. He can't spin into me.
Okay, I'm gonna go right then.
I was
Just
behind you
don't
at
pinch
Long
me
Beach
into the
too.
wall. Just leave me a hole, and I'll take it.
I was behind you at Long Beach, but I got a better start and then was alongside you.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Very briefly.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
you gotta
it's
let
hard to
out-
be beside you when you're facing 90 degrees.
So I found out if you mash the brake at
Oh,
the
hey,
same time,
Mark.
you let off
I'm in
60%
danger.
of the clutch.
Oh no, I just drop it.
How
That's
you
why
doing,
I
by
was
the way,
so slow.
Mario?
I have
Yes.
auto clutch, so I just brakes and
5 people from our
brakes and
team.
throttle control.
Then we got Tim and
Yeah,
Andy.
so what you can usually do is you
So
just
we got
mash the
Andy.
brakes and mash the throttle, and then you just let off the brakes, and it actually does like a decent launch.
Yeah, that's what I usually do in any car, and it always
Yeah.
blows by people.
If you have
wait,
any
so I
12
should
clutch,
just
you
do
should
the
try it.
brake?
Yeah, so mash both, but make sure you have the brakes on first.
Well, yeah.
Like
No,
don't
I
don't
don't
mash the
trust you.
throttle.
I'm just using the clutch. If I'll
Alright.
lose a couple places, but
Try
that's
it
okay.
in an AI race.
Yeah.
Good luck, everyone. Oh,
Well,
luck,
I might
everyone.
sneeze at some point during this race, so apologies.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Talk about
It's like having
a
another gear.
mechanical advantage.
Don't worry, you guys are gonna get it back in a second. Oh.
Looks like Andy Avery.
That's what I
Fun.
should have done at walk-ins, but I almost went off. Well, there goes that lead. Second corner.
Hey, girl.
I just need to
Okay.
lead one lap. CJ, you are not getting by.
Technically, CJ
Oh
and
fuck! I spun.
Garrett are on different teams than you.
I told you. Give me a lap. I'll be facing the wrong way.
Didn't even need a whole lap. Overachiever.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're all clear. As far as damage goes.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't touch anything. I just overcooking the tires now.
Yep, just let them cool off
Alright,
for
you
a
have the
bit.
base to get back in this, man.
Fuck me.
Oh.
I'm coming up behind you. I'm going off, maybe? No. Go ahead.
Oh, come on, man.
Oh, fuck.
This is a fucking mess.
Fucking hell. Excuse me.
How's the ride looking here, Alec?
Did you have issues too?
I spun in the last corner and
Oh
then
my
smacked the
gosh,
tires.
I'm trying to check everyone's damage. I think James, you're fine. I think you.
Yeah, I hit the wall pretty hard though, so.
Fuck is James
CJ,
Watson doing?
You look fine.
It's not telling me he's a lap down, but he just came out of the pits.
You're pretty bent in actually, James, on your right or your left front, but just see how it feels.
How the it's telling me James Watson is on the lead lap, but he's 8th and he was in front of me.
Yeah, if give it till the next lap and then it'll take over.
Well, he was fighting me, so because he thought he was on the same lap.
Yeah, he just joined
Yeah,
from
he
the pits.
went out.
Is there a yellow at some point?
Nope.
No.
Of course.
Yeah. I wish we would do a comp caution in this one, but
They might switch it next year because they're trying to make
Andy
Thursday,
Avery went off.
They're trying to make Thursday more professional, and they're gonna make this the fun league.
Well, the feeder series, I think is their exact wordage.
Yeah. Yeah, Andy. Yeah, he's got a bent rear right, but he can probably continue. Well, Ryland, it seems like you have a.
Shut up! Don't say anything.
Fuck.
Why'd you have to say something? You didn't even. It like the first syllable left your mouth.
Jeez.
Man, he's a salty boy.
The first syllable left your mouth, and I was off the track. I wasn't saying anything.
I was just about to say that you're the only one that hasn't done anything. Oh god.
Yeah, and you shouldn't have, because the millisecond you said something, I just fucked up.
All right, I'm out, guys. See you.
Now I gotta build. I was like building on Tim, by the way. I gained a second on him.
He's probably just waiting for you to make a mistake.
I would be too. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Alec, tell me the relatives like as I cross the line. I'm just turning off my relative box. I don't want to look at that.
Okay. Just to Tim?
Yeah.
Okay. There's gonna be Mazepin awards. Everyone's a contestant or a finalist. Okay. 2-second gap. He gained 3/10 that lap.
Okay.
Made a mistake in turn 1, so.
Beautiful.
Bro. I love how I had one spin during all of practice, and now I can't keep the car on the track.
Yeah, you dodged the barrier there, so you're still good. You made up some time on Tim that lap.
Good. But he made a mistake in one, right?
Yep.
Whoa. A little deep.
Dang. Tim nearly spun, but he caught it.
I could just like flip in half the toe. That would be amazing.
Can somebody like take out Tim? That would be amazing.
You're the one
No.
closest to him.
No, I need someone else to take out Tim.
I don't
'Cause if I take out
appreciate.
Tim, chances are I'm gonna take myself out in the process.
I don't appreciate those jokes.
Andy just went off track.
Tim was a little fast that lap.
Yeah, I screwed up too.
Yeah. Seems like you guys are around the same pace.
That's good to hear.
That was a fantastic lap, Garrett. I don't think it's especially spin prone. It's just kind of a difficult track, I think, in these cars. Indy cars, it's pretty at home. Let's see how Andy spun. Oh, he just went off the track. That's definitely not the only time he went off. Ah. This is breaking. Oh, he had touched the grass. Smack the wall. Certainly not an easy track. There's a lot of high-speed corners. It's got a good flow, though. This is one of my favorite tracks to drive, which I couldn't drive last week because I was on vacation. Yeah, every once in a while. I'm ready for my next vacation already, though, Mario.
Will be.
Tim really rides the curb in that corner. I don't know if it's any quicker. It's like kind of out of control when he does it, though.
Yeah, I don't really want to try it.
Yeah. Welcome to the stream, Kagan. How are you? Pretty good. Back at racing after missing last Thursday. Well, I'm not racing. Back at spotting.
Slow.
I guess now is as good as time
I
as
end up
any.
braking too much in
but,
that corner because I'm really worried about sending it off the track.
May or may not be streaming these races next season. There's a possibility of me moving into a race control for this league sort of situation. What, you haven't told me whenever the races are, Kagan. So solid maybe on the spotting, Kagan. Especially if I'm stepping away from spotting for these series. At 9 May. Yeah, but like time zone. Let's see, 9th. Yeah, it's a Monday, so what time on Monday?
I've actually found that in corner 5, if you take it a lot slower in, you can really get out of it in first gear, stable, and really get the power down.
I'm sorry, Will. Did it just say you ran a 150.7?
Yep.
Jesus.
Fuck. Ah! That's annoying. It's only a matter of time, but still. That pisses me off.
It's all good, no damage. Just find your flow
Yeah.
again. Watch out for Garrett coming up on you.
I hope Tim makes a mistake now.
It's a long race. Okay, Kagan, yeah, let me know. Yeah, exactly. I plan on having, I'm gonna ask, it really depends, it's not solid yet. I'm still working out details with Tim and everything, so we'll have to see if I actually do end up being race control or not. Or if they even need race control because they're turning this into a feeder series or something. So there's still a lot of stuff in the works. Yeah. Yeah, let me know, Kagan. I imagine if it's on Monday, your time zone, I'm going to be working during it, so...
Hello?
Yes.
What happened to Tim?
What do you mean?
I mean,
Nothing.
Or wait, that's... Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fell back. I spun out a bit.
Yep. All good.
Yeah, I fully thought that you were Tim for the last half a lap.
No, I messed up. That's fine.
Yeah.
I feel like Tim's gonna mess up at some point or two.
He usually
Oh, I
does.
broke too early there.
so you guys aren't that far behind either.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gary, I'm just gonna let you in this. I think the key there might be just breaking early. Not that early, because I still didn't lose quite nearly as much time.
Key where?
Into 5, try breaking like between 2 and 3, and then
I'm
'Cause
fine
what?
braking, it's just I actually accidentally went down to first instead of staying in second.
yeah, but you can get down to first and be stable if you
Because
break
I
early.
no, I can do it now. It was just on that opening lap I went into first.
Oh, I see.
I didn't mean to go into first on the opening lap. Right now I'm going into first, but I got warm tires now.
Yeah, there's no... Oh, could cause conflict of interest. Gotcha. No. I mean, the other side of the plan is to promote Garrett and James into like team leader roles and maybe CJ, but that also hasn't been announced. But no one watches these streams anyways, so I'm letting an exclusive
fuck.
background
Yeah,
for
too much power.
Mario and Kagan now. So
I'm gonna be coming up on you full speed.
this is our
Yeah, don't
our
worry.
I
nice
don't know if
little
you'll make it up to speed by then. I don't know.
Yeah,
our
I think
nice
I will.
little
This timing
team
might be pretty poor.
board of directors meeting between Mario,
Yeah, I'm
Kagan, and
leaving it.
myself. I told you, Kagan, you got $15 to $20 budget. If you can't find someone to do a livery for free, if you find someone that has a does it for like $15 to $20, let me know, and I can send them PayPal money or whatever. But I do not have.
Back the curb.
Yeah, see, that's what I did on the first lap.
Do not have.
Except I didn't catch it. You caught it.
Programs to make liveries. Exactly, Mario. You are the most vital, important. You are our CEO, president, and director of this company. And yeah, you're just a figurehead actually, but no one knows that. There are a lot of people that can make it on the team, Kagan, but they don't have time. That's the problem. So.
Jesus.
I did not mean to send that.
Decided last second.
No, I locked up.
That's fine.
We're trying to
I'm
get
gonna make a flight
Mario
for it.
to get a.
Fuck, I was in third.
Yeah, it would be nice to like give people
At least we
time
can have
whenever
some
you have,
fun
like,
while
all
Tim's
the
out
time in the
front.
world.
Yeah, but we're kind of losing them.
We're trying to get Mario a wheel. I think he's looked
Not my
into
team.
some. I mean, if you can donate time, you can donate time to figuring out how to make liveries too.
I went off.
Sorry, I don't know if
No,
I
no, that's
pushed
why
you
you
or
didn't
not,
push
but
me. No, you didn't. I just took it a little hot. Oh, fuck, and then I did that too hot too. Caught a bit of the grass.
it's alright. I'll fuck up somewhere and you'll get it back.
And I have CJ here to fight with.
I'm just trying to survive at this point.
You and me both.
Did anyone notice on the start it released whoever was in the pits before we got there?
I think it was
Yep.
at the same time it probably released them.
Like they came out pretty much like wheel to wheel with me.
You're not gonna like
Well,
this,
I don't know.
Mario.
It wasn't real. Maybe just your start was that bad.
But your best bet of
Oh,
actually
you know what it probably
playing
was? It's
something
probably
is
because like
iRacing.
it does off the leader, and I was so far ahead.
I think they released at the same time. I can take a look back at the start.
All right, Garrett. So you got to tangle with Tim.
I gotta catch him first.
Angle
Not
with Tim.
necessarily, you just
Block
go with
the
a
track
mega
so
dive
Rylan
bomb.
crashes into you.
Yeah, you just
I
go with a
swear I
mega
didn't
dive
mean to
bomb.
dive bomb there
Yeah.
No, I'm
on
just.
Canada.
Oh,
I was
God.
thinking about it, but then I was like, ah, I'll just let him go. And then all of a
I
sudden
got distracted.
the front right just kind of.
Oof.
Do I have any damage, Alec?
Looking.
It was pretty side on impact. I tried to straighten it out as much as possible.
Yeah, I don't see anything. So, minor scrapes. I don't see any like dents or anything.
All right, CJ, come here.
No.
Get some fun chasing someone down.
No.
So yeah, iRacing does let the pit lane people go as soon as everyone else can.
I assume it's as soon as the green comes out.
Yep. So, but
I feel like it used to wait.
Yeah.
It definitely did on the ovals. I don't know about standing start.
Fucking hell, man. Wheels are coming off.
Yeah. Mario, your best bet of running the game is probably
I
iRacing
made a terrible mistake wearing
on
a
like
sweater.
lowest settings because iRacing's like from
Yeah.
2006. The GeForce now, but sim racing, especially if it's competitive, played through a cloud. Yeah,
I make sure to
no.
take off all hoodies, sweats.
You could not
Yeah,
play
normally I do.
ACC competitively through a cloud service. A set of Corsa you can definitely play. That's one that you can mod pretty easily. I don't think Mario is ready for endurance races. And yeah, I mean, if we can find somebody that wants a spot, I can give endurance racing a go. But that's the thing; it's
I'll
like
do it on my pit stop.
I don't want to race and spot for the
You guys
team,
aren't taking tires, right?
No.
and no one else is volunteering to spot. So
I mean, yes.
Okay.
Of course.
I'll make sure to check them. Tim, at this point, is expecting us to not take tires, so we only get one pair.
Oh, dude, I am fucking cesspit right here. Holy. Okay, one. Screw it. Okay, I changed. Take off my sweater.
I may actually be catching Tim, but I don't know if it's at a rate that I'll be able to catch him before the end of the race.
Yeah, he's gotta make one mistake,
Let
so
me
I'd say
take
just
a
run like a
look.
consistent time.
Yeah,
Just
that's
make
what I'm trying to do at this point.
Just make sure you really nail.
oh, he
Pit
just
entry
spun.
and
He
pit out.
massive spin.
In the wall?
He's not in the wall. He's getting
Damn.
it straight. But yeah, he had a huge spin. He caught it. He's back on track, but he's going slowly.
Yeah, I see him.
Okay. There you go. Commentator's
in it.
curse from Ryland.
What was that?
Commentator's curse from Ryland.
Did I do it again?
Tim spun?
Tim
No. no.
just needs to keep it on the track, and he'll be fine.
Well, at this point, he's 3 seconds ahead, so now he kind of has to.
No, he has to push.
Push. I'd
Yeah.
say
But-
honestly, just like stay behind him. Just like make him know you're
I
there.
may have
Yeah, that's what I'm
pressure
gonna
on.
do.
Don't even pass him, because
I may
you
have
pass him, then he's
pulled
just gonna,
out my
like, fall
commentator
back.
voice from Fantasy
No,
League.
you wanna
I'll be
make sure he
honest,
spins.
Kagan.
So that you guys can get him.
And you know what? Get so close that your bumper is actually touching him. Maybe have like a little bit of velocity too.
Tim is running consistent 151 highs and 152 lows. So that's where his pace is at.
Okay.
And he's
I
been
can
that the
must-
whole race.
I can get a low 151 probably.
That should be plenty
just-
to catch him.
Okay.
Just head down, go get him, Tiger.
Focus up, everyone.
What was his? Oh, last lap would be fucked up. Never mind.
Well, that's not great.
Yeah. Spoiler alert, we've recorded the rest of the season, so I know
Oh fuck! I have
everything
my
that happens.
voice chat turned off.
Oh, shit. I can't turn off tires. Hold on, I gotta click them.
I won't spoil anything. But the
Fuel, I don't
season
know how much
is
fuel to put in. I
filmed.
need another. How many
Oh.
laps do we need more? How many more laps do we have?
Just put all of it.
But how many more laps do we have?
We have a
10 or 10 or
12.
11.
12
12.
technically, including this lap.
Okay.
Okay, I got it. I'm just gonna put in about that much fuel. That should be enough.
Yeah, it's about a gallon a lap for me at least. I fucked that carousel up.
You know, I need to be coming out like right in front of Tim. Nah, I'm kidding.
Yeah. I'm not gonna spoil anything, Mario. You're gonna have to watch.
It's a constant Tim fucking up the last corner and then I fuck up the carousel. Going between 2.5 and 3 seconds.
Yeah, Tim has a hard time in the last sector, I find.
I think everybody does.
Yeah, you were a tenth and a half faster. He has picked up the pace, though.
So keep the pressure on if I make another mistake.
Oh, car is heavy. I am 2 instant points away from a drive-through.
Close to being able to get draft off of him.
Dang it. I was trying to use your emotes, Mario, but then I remembered I'm on the team account, not my personal Twitch account.
I have a drive-through.
I was gonna do 8th is the new first. Because that's the other phrase that you made up.
This race has gone from terrible to terrible. Well, actually, no, it was great. It was good.
Good start.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're catching him about 2/10 a lap, Garrett.
The
so
problem
just
was, as
keep
soon
doing
as I
what you're
lost the
doing.
lead, I just started to, like, not care. Which I think is kind of important when racing, is to care.
Maybe.
I just kind of started to, you know, like, not give a shit. And started, like, fucking around.
And you found out?
Yeah, and then, like, I started getting sloppy, and then I just kind of like, alright, it's whatever. And then it just spiraled, kept getting, like, I care less and less about it. The more and more I screwed up, and the more and more I care less, the more I'd screw up.
Kagan, I literally said that you have a $20 budget.
Might be able to get in the 49s.
Yes, $10 is fine. Just find somebody that you trust and you like their quality of work.
Within 2 seconds.
Hey, you know, I'm just gonna pull off. I can't right now.
There's even
I am falling apart. I'll stay and watch you, Garrett. I'll cheer you on.
Thanks, bud.
There's
It's gonna be tough to get a move because pretty much everywhere except for turn
50?
5, he can
What?
just get the draft again.
50 is
Yeah.
so low? What do you mean? I said 20,
What's he
not
usually getting the
50.
draft off of?
Like if I pass him in 1, he'll just get the draft going into 5.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, that's what I mean. Just like stay on his ass and just force him into a mistake.
The pit cycles are gonna start soon, but
Yeah, 20. 2-0.
I wanna
2-0.
use up as much fuel as I can so I'm as light as possible.
Oh, of course.
This number.
Right now it's saying I got 3.5 laps left.
That is your approved budget. And that's USD.
I mean, you
Thanks
might
for-
try and short pit him.
Thanks for attending the Foxworth Autosport board meeting, everyone.
No, I don't think that would really work because your
Oh
ring's so
no,
much
because the
heavier.
fuel, yeah.
Not like you're taking tires.
Yeah. Listen, it sounded good in my head.
So, I mean, 60? What? I'm sure that like anyone on our team would probably make a livery for $20 that can actually make liveries. Because most of them just make them for free in their spare time. Don't feel like making ones that they don't feel like making.
25 pitting.
And advanced, oh, for, yeah. The board meeting and advanced algebra. Join next time for the board meeting while I race and advanced Spanish. Hola.
If he pits, I'm following him. Nope. I'm gonna have to pit next lap probably.
Yeah, it's probably so will we.
Fantastic lap.
He's slow as fucking 1 and 2.
Do be careful on your outlap. You will be very heavy, so your braking points are going to be a lot further behind, especially since you're on used tires.
Ah.
So that is 19 GMT.
He didn't pit?
Yeah.
14 GM or 14 Eastern, which is 2 p.m. I will be working, Kagan. So, good luck.
My heart's racing like a motherfucker.
You have the pace for him. Just keep calm and do what you're doing.
How many laps do we have left?
6. You can download Crew Chief Kagan, or you could get Race Labs.
It way overfueled me.
That's unfortunate.
Can I get a black flag clear, please?
Jam is in the pits.
Yep. Yeah, it's a long track, and yeah, this league still wants an entry fee.
Oh, Andy, why?
$15. Yeah, they want $15 entry fees.
Well,
and
there
stuff
goes
still.
the rest of my gap to Will.
Where's Tim?
He's in
Anybody?
his box. In his box.
Still
In
in
his
the
box.
pits. Still in the pits. I was looking for him.
Has he left?
Nope.
Nope.
Now he's
He
leaving
just left.
right now. He's on pit exit. He's up to speed going into turn 1.
You passed him. Good stuff.
Fantastic. Okay, just focus on building the gap and then run your pace.
Andy is a national hero, let me tell you.
What did he get a black flag for?
I don't know, but he spun in the last corner before I pit, and it ate up a 5-second gap back to Will.
What was Andy's black flag for?
Yeah.
Because does he
I
know
mean-
that he had a penalty for incident points?
Who knows?
Bless you.
Yeah, I imagine
Like,
his-
you were probably going to catch me by the last lap anyways, but we could have raced for it at least.
Yeah, but I don't think he would have interfered with you had he gotten black flagged.
Yeah, I imagine it was probably for incident points and he cleared it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's in 5th and nobody's fighting him, so it's not like it's gonna take him from 5th to 5th, but it would put
Yeah,
him on a
but he
different
got in
spot
your
on the
way.
track.
Yeah, he got in
Anyway,
your
it's
way.
not important.
Yeah,
Yeah.
can we have quiet? Last thing I need is another Darlington.
Hey, now that was a good race.
For one of us.
I mean, honestly, Kagan, if you want
Will
$15,
Salisbury
I'll give you
is,
$15 to
22
put
seconds
on
back,
whatever
he's
you,
got
you
no
want.
chance.
If you can make an amazing
That laugh is
race,
in my fucking nightmares.
Oh, Tim went a bit wide and won. He had to slow down.
Thought this was a 35 lap race.
25.
25.
I was say the one on Thursday was 40.
That was a bold choice.
Somebody mentioned me in the Discord, and it took my attention away for a second. Oh god, I'm coming up on Andy. If Andy interferes, I'm protesting.
I'll keep an eye on him.
Because he should not be in this place on the track.
Yeah, it was just
He's already a
James.
lap down to the field, so he should get blue flagged.
Mhm.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean he has to make it easy. He just has to not fight.
No, I know.
What the hell?
What?
Oh, my engine blew. That's why. Is it?
How'd you blow your engine?
So I was sitting in. I towed my car right to go to the pits to listen to it, and I guess my car was idling in the pits, and the little pit for repair flag came up. Like I'm spectating Tim. What the what? Oh, my engine
Yeah.
blew up. I don't know how I'm meant to get like a repair going if I can't even
It's
leave
not
my pit
it's
stall.
not important, Ryland.
Yeah. Well, I got 27 of required minutes of repair.
Okay. Let's let Garrett finish this race. We have 4 laps.
Tim went wide and won again.
Yeah, essentially this league is $15 because the broadcast fees are $30 per race, and they have like however many races. So they just needed to cover the costs of the broadcasting, which they're considering switching to broadcasting Thursdays only, and then making this a free league for anyone that wants to join and race. And not broadcasting it. I'm going to be possibly partnering with this league to do special events just to get some experience. But we just don't have the manpower to run a league ourselves. So there's a few leagues that we can partner with to do special events.
Andy definitely has blue flags.
Yeah, he's within a second.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure if that was defending or trying to let you by.
No, he's not. He's
What
trying not
times
to
are
do
you
the
guys
draft.
running up there?
Yeah, Tim's got to be.
My last lap
close
was
to
a
the penultimate limit.
58.
Dude, you were like straight up
Good
racing
move.
him.
It's okay.
That's normal though. Yeah. I'm not disappointed with that. He didn't dive bomb me or anything. And
Nearly
he just
lost
had
it
a
too.
little wiggle, so I don't know if he'll be able to give Tim the draft or not.
He will somewhat.
That's alright.
Actually, he gave him like a perfect draft. I think the wiggle actually made it more powerful for Tim.
Anyways.
But he went wide and won. Oh, he's spinning. Oh no, he saved it.
It's okay. It's enough that I don't have to push.
Yeah,
Just have to keep it on
100%.
track.
Yep.
Just bring her home.
My fucking wrist is killing me.
2 more laps. You got this.
But does Tim? Can we get a 1, 2, 3 here?
Would be pretty sweet.
Come on, let's see Tim Bennett.
I doubt he's gonna push that hard though.
Usually when you let off and relax, it's when you get a little sloppy.
Yeah, I've been all over the place after that. I'm contemplating pushing again just because it keeps me focused.
Portuguese too. Get Mario involved. Oh, he knows French as well. So we get French, Portuguese, English, Russian, Spanish.
I think he's still
Turkish,
pushing it. He's
German.
hammering curbs. He's cutting corners. Like,
Well, yeah, he doesn't really have a choise. And he's got
he
enough
could
of a
just play
gap
it
that if he
slow.
fucks
And
up,
I don't think he's catching you on raw pace, so I don't know why he would.
he's not.
It'd be great if he just bend it into the wall going through Canada or something.
That would be beautiful.
All right, last lap.
Sportsmanship.
Yeah, can we have quiet last lap, please?
We're not leading anyone yet, Kagan. We got a talented bullpen, or I don't know what you want to call it. Domination, smashing, burning. Got a lot of quick drivers.
Almost lost it. Man, that was
Great
stressful.
win, Garrett.
Yeah, good job, Garrett.
Thank you.
Nice job, Garrett.
Fantastic. I was waiting until you crossed the line.
Yeah, you never know. I'll blow a tire.
Given the
With my
freaking
luck.
first jinx you did.
Rylan, you're the only one that. Oh.
You didn't even say my full name. You said like the first syllable.
Yeah, right. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Fantastic win, Garrett. I think that's
Thanks.
justice for Darlington there.
Justice for Darlington. Justice for missing last week with IndyCar. I was so pissed about that. Like, I was trying so hard to get out of work.
Hmm.
And the one day my boss stays late.
Ah.
Like, normally when stuff like that happens, I can just leave. And just leave it on second shift. But he stayed, so like I kind of had to.
Gotcha. So yeah, everyone is free to go. Will, you need to stay, and Garrett, you need to stay for some interviews.
All right, later, guys. Garrett, great win. It was really fun to
Thanks.
watch. Congrats on the P3, James.
Will.
Or is it CJ? I didn't.
As well.
Nope.
Oh,
Try
sorry.
again.
Will. Yeah. Third one. Yeah.
Third time's
Naturally.
a charm.
Yeah. In theory, I was thinking of you, Will. I just said James because yeah. All right. Take care.
See ya.
Yeah, I have no clue why you're.
Can I just say, after the way Rylan was talking about that start, I was hoping so bad I was gonna beat him. Not even win, but just beat him.
I only get like
right, you gotta
notifications
do the-
for Mario, I think.
I'm coming, buddy. Oh, just kidding.
I caught it again. I I can't believe I really did that again.
Oh, did you do the thing?
Yeah, and I caught it again. And finished my lap.
Had the fastest lap of the race as well. Now, how do you like this circuit here?
I've always liked Road America. I've always enjoyed it. I thought it'd be a little quicker off the bat. We ran into trouble on the first lap. I didn't have any experience being behind cars.
Good race,
and
Tim.
sent it off into the kink, and just caught
Congrats
the curb
on the win, buddy.
That was the end of that lap. So it was kind of unfortunate to start our race
Thank
on
you.
the back foot, having to come in, take the fast repair, and then just have a 45-second gap to try and overcome through the whole race. It was just a matter of consistency, clicking off consistent laps. I've been kind of sicker than a dog today, so maybe not my most focused race of all, but still happy to come away with P3.
Sicker than a dog, you say?
Yeah, but Mike woke up and been on the couch all day.
Good
Had
night,
some sort of
Kagan.
flu going around, so it was it took just about everything out of me to concentrate for this whole amount of time. So still managed to run very fast and consistent laps. Just wish I would have had a chance to fight with those guys up front. So congrats to Garrett and Tim for having a good race.
I mean, most people sicker than a dog don't show up for the road course races. I can tell you that.
Well, I could tell you if it was an oval.
Yeah, I have no clue what the notifications are.
So that's kind of where my mindset's at. I knew going into this track, I have experience.
It is a mystery, Mario.
It's fun. It's flowing. I mean, you can get it right, put a lap together. It's rewarding. It's kind of challenging, a little tricky, but it flows really well. And so it was one of my favorite tracks. So I wanted to make sure that I wasn't going to miss this one, and managed to come out here and put a solid, decent race together.
Well, after putting a solid race together, I mean, you've garnered yourself another podium finish. You got to be feeling good. How are you feeling about the opportunity of the next race you guys will be at Rockingham?
Well, I may or may not be there next week. We'll see. Ovals are, of course, have been my downfall this year, except for, getting the win at Darlington. Of course, that was great. But, Rockingham's a very challenging track and very demanding on the tires. I've run some cup races there, and it's kind of tricky to get the line right and get in the groove there. I'm not sure how these cars are going to react with that type of track and that track surface, how the tire degradation is going to be. So, if I'm able to show up and run some laps, we'll see how we fare, and hopefully we have another good run.
Now, you got to be feeling pretty good to come away with a third place finish, especially against all the adversity between not feeling well coming into it, not doing well at the start of it. Who are you going to shout out after a strong third place finish here?
Yeah, just shout out to Garrett for finally getting the monkey off his back, getting a win. I know he was pretty devastated after Darlington, so shout out to him and Tim and the entire Foxworth Autosport crew. It's always fun chatting with those guys and hearing all our different race strategies play out. So thankful we were able to come away with a top three. We definitely had the pace to fight for the win. But congrats to Garrett, and thanks to you guys for putting on a broadcast as always.
Now, one more question before I let you go. Now that we're here in the land of dairy, what's your favorite kind of cheese?
Well, that's a good question. I don't know if I have a favorite cheese. I would just say American, I guess. But I should have researched that, because the last time I was at Road America in real life, we won last year with the IndyCar program, and that was a fun experience, and being up in Wisconsin. So I know there's a lot of cheeseheads up there. Managed to, I think I found a cheesehead at a local store and bought it. So I'm gonna have to break that out next time we come back up here. But It's always a fun time up at Road America.
Well, congratulations on your third place finish, and we look forward to seeing you out here one more time, man.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
That is Will Salisbury, everybody. He has come away with a third place finish after running the fastest laps of the race to close that 45-second gap. And just for those keeping score at home, 45 seconds down to 17 seconds, and he did that in 23 laps. So impressive. But now we are joined in the booth by our Wolf Cola driver of the night and our biggest mover, Tim Dells, coming all the way from the back for his second place finish. Tim, how do you feeling about it here today in the P217s?
Conflicted. It was, it was mine to win with everybody else making mistakes early, but I returned the favor and made my own mistake and allowed Garrett back up there, and then had a little pit stop snafu where my crew chief is set to take extra fuel for green white checker, but on a 4-mile track, that's too much fuel. And even after all that, I came out and was right there with Garrett, but I didn't have I had steady pace, but I didn't have qualifying pace. I just couldn't do anything with it.
Yeah, you didn't have that go-get-it pace here tonight, and I would say you had
This interview is less important. It's
exactly
just
what you said. You had
not
good,
one of our team
consistent
members.
pace. You could see that in the lap
I guess I can
times.
switch
mean,
over to
your fastest lap
Tim's cam.
was right there with your last lap, so
But yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't.
You
have
joined
it,
an
and
inopportune time,
tried to take advantage.
Sarah, but thank you for
Early
showing up
people,
whenever you
early
did.
mistakes by everyone else.
Right whenever we were
I
winning.
made my own, and I know Salisbury was clicking off some monster laps there in the back, but
I'm trying to think. Are you good luck
not in the
charm? I
back,
feel
but
like we've
behind
won
me.
every single time you show up.
but good for Garrett, man. He had that heartbreaker at Darlington, so a couple weeks ago. So he gets one back. So good for him.
yeah, that was my thoughts exactly.
Exactly.
You know,
The proper
he
time.
had that heartbreaker at Darlington and was able to find a way to.
I feel like
to
whenever
get
you
his
miss a
second
stream,
career
Mario,
victory
I usually
on
win
Tuesday
or
night.
do well.
But before
And,
we even get
and
to
then
him,
as soon as you
man,
join a stream, I
we're
usually
hitting the
make a
land of dairy.
mistake.
I just asked Will Salisbury, what's your favorite cheese, Tim?
Oh, I'm a pepper jack guy.
Whoa, that's a man from my own heart right there. Pepper jack is a delicious cheese, perfect for sandwiches.
Sandwiches,
for-
burgers. When you want a little kick, we shred some up, put it on your tacos. It goes everywhere, man.
Oh, exactly. It's a great cheese. You can just cut in a cube and put a like a toothpick in too. Like it's a cheese that does it all.
That's it.
Oh,
A
It's a
5-tool cheese.
Man, they would go early in the draft like Billy Bean. It's all good, man.
Exactly.
You can never complain with being on the podium.
I probably just get a
But
performance
it was
anxiety.
definitely-
People watching.
Tonight was Garrett's night.
If I never streamed, I'd probably be a
Usually
pro
gets it to
esports
shine, the light shines on him, but
gamer.
He's not a good light. He's
racer.
kind of the captain of bad luck. So good for him, man. He had pace. He's go figure. It's the one race in the last 2 months he hadn't sat on the pole that he's been at, but he gets the win. So maybe he should just start second instead all the time. But it's good. I'm glad it's over. I had fun. I like Road America, but I'm ready to move on, man. I'm ready to go back oval racing. I'm ready for Rockingham in 2 weeks.
And that's exactly where I'm going. We got Rockingham on the docket. You sound a little excited for the opportunity.
I love me some Rockingham. I was lucky enough to pick up the win last season. Won 2 out of the 3 league races there. I really love the track, so we're gonna have the off week next week, and we're gonna have a little fun. We're gonna hop back in the radicals and do some 1.5 mile big pack racing. So if you and Brian are bored since we're on an off week, you guys are welcome to hop in and race with us. Have some fun with us.
Sounds like fun.
If you've never done it, man, they're a blast, man. Think of it's like running Daytona and Talladega in a cup car, but you can do it on a mile track. And then we'll wrap the season up.
Well, that does sound like an interesting thing, to say the least.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. We're having a little nostalgia and go back in time a little bit to the cars that we started with.
I definitely will have to mark that one down on my calendar.
Yeah, come on, Brian Britt. I heard you're an oval man. Let's see what you got.
And there he goes, taking everybody out into turn 1.
Oh, yeah, you already know that.
The new Chad Lurdy.
Oh, man. Oh, man. You done took this to a new level.
That's a whole nother level. But I'm not going to hold you up, man. It's Garrett's turn. He deserves his flowers, as the kids say. So pull him in, let him celebrate, let him bask in his moment. And I'll catch up with you guys on Thursday at Michigan.
You don't have nobody you want to shout out. You're just going to get out of here without shouting anybody out.
He shouted people out the whole time.
Did he?
Oh,
okay.
And I'm going to shout out Garrett one more time. Oh, I also want to shout out Salisbury. I know he ended up third, but typically we have the top 2 in points start from the back, and Salisbury's quite the ringer on road. And since Alcala wasn't here, he agreed to start from the pits with me just to have a little fun. I know it didn't quite work out very well for him there on that first lap, but I appreciate him being a good sport and hanging out in the pits for start.
I'm 100% there. That was a good guy move, and it turned out pretty good. He was able to, despite making a little mistake, able to bounce back and go really strong. But congratulations to you again on our Wolf Colin Driver of the Night and our biggest mover, Tim Dells.
All right, thanks, guys. Have a good night.
And now we're joined in the booth by a man that's probably going to say Brian's name backwards, but it's going to be really hard considering he's Brian Britt. But I got to say, Garrett, one victory, and then Darlington happens. And I know the frustration that came that night after everything, but do you feel a little bit of payoff getting a victory here at Road America?
Definitely. It's always nice to get a first place and be able to walk away, especially when it's not necessarily given to you. I mean, Tim had his incident, I had mine, but I still feel like in the end he was in front by a good 4 seconds, and I was able to chase him down and get past them on strategy. But and this is gonna sound awful, but I've taken pole in the last 10 races, and I didn't convert a single one to a win. There's most of the time I didn't even get a podium, so just to even finish in the podium here feels good, but a win even better.
Now, this is your first road course win, considering your other win came at Daytona Oval.
Yeah, that's the other thing. It's one of those things, you got to win at Daytona, and yeah, it's Daytona, but people are gonna say it's Daytona. You just got to survive, and in that one I ended up surviving. I accidentally turned Tyler on the second to last lap, and I ended up just being, the lucky pick. But on a road course where there's no cautions, there's nothing saving you. If you got the pace, you'll be up front. If you don't, unfortunately, you'll be in the back. And up until today, I'm normally in the back. I'm normally either off the pace or have an incident in the first lap. Even today, I spun coming out of 5 because I went into first and didn't mean to. I just got lucky. Rylan had an incident. Tim had an incident, and it does feel good, but at the same time, it would have felt a whole lot better if I didn't spin on that first lap.
Yeah, everybody wants to put the perfect race, but I don't think anybody had that clean race today. I think everybody at some point had a pretty sizable issue.
Yeah, so what I think ended up being the difference was that I only had one incident, and it was that one spin. I didn't get any off tracks. I didn't get any contacts. Uh, I mean, Tim had a couple off tracks, and he lost a lot of momentum through that, both when I was chasing him and when he was chasing me.
Ye-
I know he had trouble with 14 and which is the last corner, and then 1 and 2, which are the exact ones that you don't want to have trouble with those long straights. So there was when I was chasing him, I think I was behind him for a solid 5 or 6 laps, and every lap through 1 and 2, I was taking out 2 or 3 tenths every time. So yeah, I mean it is nice to get that win with no incident points, but um, more importantly, it's a solid day for the team. We've been missing a little bit, so to get a P1 and a P4 here with CJ was a good point haul, considering we beat our rivals today, Tim and Andy. So
Well, this is an interesting kind of track. How do you like it now?
oh, I love Road America. I was so upset that I had to miss on Thursday. I had an issue at work with a station, and I ended up staying pretty late and watching the race from work. But in the IndyCar, in the practice sessions I was doing, in the race conditions, I was setting laps quicker than the real life IndyCar pool from last year. So I was pretty upset when I realized that I wasn't gonna make it, and getting a win here it makes up for it a little bit, but there's always gonna be you never know what could have happened. I could have easily spun on lap 1 like I did today, but the world may never know.
Well, you've got yourself a win, but we are here in the land of dairy. I've been asking everybody, what's your favorite type of cheese?
Yeah, I heard you talking to Tim about that. You know, you can't go wrong with some pepper jack. Add a little bit of a kick to it, but the solid American, there's nothing better than a ham and American sandwich in my eyes. So I'll probably go American.
That's a man that loves this country.
Yeah, good old US of A.
I mean, he is standing and saluting. Well, before
And I'm
we
proud to be an American.
So fun fact, my grandmother, they used to drive like a soccer mom van. And actually my dad's listening to this, so he'll probably get a hoot out of this. My grandmother on my mom's side used to have a minivan, and it had one of those old tape players, and I would on repeat listen to Lee Greenwald. I think it was right, Lee
yeah,
Greenwald.
Lee
Yeah,
Greenwood.
on Greenwood. I always get it mixed up with National Lampoon's, the Griswolds.
Yeah.
But I would listen to that song on repeat, and it would drive them crazy. And then I'd bring it inside and play it on the boombox. But
I mean,
yeah,
I went through elementary school in the 90s, and I can tell you there are 2 songs that I remember very vividly from my childhood, and that is the Macarena, and that is Lee Greenwood's I'm Proud to Be an American. But nonetheless, you've got yourself another victory. You're starting to add notches here. How are you going to celebrate this one?
probably go to bed. Yeah, I mean, it is nice to get a victory, but we're all still working class people. Got to go to work in the morning. I won't actually go to bed. I'll probably play some NHL, watch the Penguins. Hope they win tonight against the Rangers, and yeah, just kind of hang out and celebrate a little bit tomorrow at work with my stepbrother who watches. So
Well, that's a good way to transition to taking a look towards next week. You guys are going to be back in oval racing. How are you
The
feeling
Proud to Be an
about
American
Rockingham?
song,
And this is, of course, not next
Mario?
week. That's the
You
following
don't know
race.
that one?
right. I haven't driven Rockingham since we drove it in the what was the old car we used to drive, the Daytona prototype.
The Riley.
Yeah, a couple seasons ago. Haven't driven it since, and that was towards the beginning of my career in iRacing, so really don't know what to expect. I normally don't do too well on those, mid-sized ovals, so
It's one of
yeah,
those
oval racing's
patriotic
not really my
songs
thing.
that
I've
are
always found
pretty
I've been a
terrible.
little bit quicker on the road racing. I just I've always been unlucky and inconsistent, so I found that when I can get that consistency, stuff like this happens. I mean, my first podium was at Laguna Seca where I didn't get a single incident point, and I got P2. Tim beat me on strategy. That's where we found out actually that not taking tires on these cars is definitely the move. Um, you can make it last. That was that race. If he had taken tires, I might have won. He had the pace on that one, but
Yeah, but some people are proud to be
um,
Portuguese. No one's
yeah,
proud
it
to be
is
an
tough with
American.
these road courses and these cars because, I mean, you guys know better than us that the pit stops when you're taking a full step or a full complementary of your tires, it you're sitting for a while, and when you're a driver, that's killer. Just sitting there waiting.
Well, here's a good question for you, because you're talking about road courses. Let's skip Rockingham. How do you feel about Monza with no first chicane coming up the week after?
I'm excited for that. I love Monza. It's a beautiful track when you watch F1 race there and
Oh yeah.
all the feeder series and I'm not that big of a fan of it in iRacing because they always use that first chicane and it's always a mess. So I'm glad that we're not using it. It'll give everyone a chance to maybe, you know, break apart a little. But knowing us, we'll all be in a giant pack going into the second chicane and
Yeah,
someone will
that's
walk
where I'm
up.
thinking. You might
Yeah, the
see
fact that
somebody
rights are being stripped
hit
in
hit
America.
that
Shocker.
curve and maybe catch a little bit of grass and they'll peel off. But going into that
Very
second
sad day.
chicane, that's going to be a pack. That's going to be a lot of drafting.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how far ahead Ryland is by the time we get to that second chicane. Because man, with that clutch that he's got, he is gone on the start. I don't know what it is, but he's able to. I think it's like an automatic clutch or something where he just sets a percentage value and it automatically for the first like second puts the clutch at that value and he can just throttle it. I think that's how it works. I'm not really sure. Something with his wheel, but yeah, even
Sounds like
today,
cheating to me.
it's definitely a mechanical advantage. And I thought that this was supposed to be a what's it called, where we all have the same car, but oh well. I mean,
I mean, it is a fixed series, but
right, right.
I think it's cheating that other people are shorter and skinnier than me. They get in the car.
Yeah, on these virtual circuits, every pound matters. So I've been hitting the gym a little, trying to cut weight so I can gain an extra tenth
There
or
you
two here
go.
and there, and that's where these pole positions have been coming from, is an extra 30 seconds on the treadmill.
Hey, if it works, it works.
Well, we who can we shout out for you?
Again, I do this every time. Shout out to the team principal, Alec. Comes out every Tuesday, and today he was helping me a lot, counting down Tim's lap times with how much I was catching him and where he was in the pits and just what was happening in general. Foxworth had a pretty rough start to the race. I think within the first 3 laps, all of us spun, the entirety of Foxworth, and I think we had 4 or 5 drivers today. So it was definitely rough, and for him to be able to, it was pretty chaotic in the Discord channel. Um, Everybody calling out like, "Do I have damage? Uh, who's coming? Like, can I get back on the track safely?" So it was pretty hectic there, and he puts up with a lot of us, with a lot in chat. So shout out to him. Shout out to my family watching, my dad, my stepbrother, stepmom. Um, I think my grandfather is watching. Shout out to him. He always likes telling stories because he used to do a pit crew here at Road America. I think he did a couple races, so it's cool listening to how similar it is. Because when I first got iRacing, I took him for a lap around it when I brought my PC home, and he was telling me all the different stories about what was happening here, what his driver was doing. So it's always pretty cool to hear the stuff like that you're not really. I never heard those stories until I got into iRacing, so that was cool to hear. Um, and then I think my uncle and aunt might be watching. I know their power is cutting in and out, so if they are, shout out to them, and if not, they're losers. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. My mom's watching. Shout out to her. She was able to come up last weekend to Detroit and visit me since I moved, and yeah, shout out to all my family and for helping and supporting me. And then obviously shout out to you guys. I can't wait to watch this broadcast. I was so upset after Darlington. I haven't even. Normally I watch it the day after. I haven't even Google searched it. I don't. I want to stay as far away from that recording as I possibly can. No offense to you guys, but yeah, I think
Heard
that's,
that. Yeah, I don't blame you there. I mean, especially with the way that race ended.
yeah. What did I think it was like a 10th at the end or a 10th or two?
I think it was like 4,000th or something like that. It was really close. But yeah, definitely
that's in the
understand
past.
that.
I won the most recent one. That's all that matters, right? So just got to move on, and I'll start from scratch in 2 weeks from now at Rockingham. So just gotta
And
get ready
just
for that.
don't turn the TV on this weekend. Don't watch anything with Darlington. Don't just, forget about her. You're moving on. That's somebody else's Lady in Black now.
Oh yeah, someone else's problem, you mean?
Exactly. But congratulations on your victory, Garrett. We look forward to seeing what the future holds. And, go out there and enjoy it, man.
Definitely will. Maybe I'll have a Bud Light tonight in celebration, but we'll see where the tide takes us. Have a good night, guys.
You too.
That is Garrett Hagan. He is letting loose now. You heard that. He's going to pump a top.
You can't
So,
stop at just one. It's good. Yeah.
Be sure to tune into his Instagram or Snapchat or whatever social media he uses later. You'll probably see him out at like 4 a.m, man.
Eating cheese, probably too.
Eating cheese. Just
All right. Yeah, these are very long interviews. Thank you everyone for stopping by, Sarah, Mario, Kagan, and anyone else that didn't chat tonight but were around to watch. And obviously, thanks to all the drivers that show up and races. Big congrats to Garrett for getting his second win this season. So he's really coming onto form, and he's figuring out the consistency. So I think he might finally be able to get that championship title contender status next season. So yeah, fantastic night from the team. There is an IndyCar race this Thursday, same time, same place. I will be racing this week. It's Auto Club, which is an oval. Exactly, yeah. Garrett is definitely on form right now, and we're in the last 3 races, so hopefully he can carry that into the next season. And then Friday is SSX. I think it's over on Rage's channel, but it's just a Super Cup, so it's not anything we're tracking. It's just a little mini series. And then it starts a new. Actually, I don't know if there's anything next week. I think next week might be a literal bye week for every single series that we're in. So might have I don't know what we'll do next week, but I hope everyone is excited for the following week, because I think next week is a bunch of bye weeks. So, but Kagan is starting up a series. Actually, yeah, Kagan's starting up a series. I don't know if he'll stream that or not, but I'll get the details on that for next week. So, chance for some fucks. No, so next week there's a fitness challenge at my work, and so I will be at the gym on a treadmill, wanting to die, trying to score mileage for my team so that we get a free pizza party. But I need to hit the gym anyways. But yeah, that's my plan for the evenings of next week. Yeah, that's all for tonight. Thanks again for everyone who watched, and as always, thanks so much.